Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today a new video about Final Fantasy XIV, the patch 7.1 MSQ. We are on part 3rd. I did a little mistake in the previous two videos that I corrected this one. Like I had only 30 FPS and so it was steering a bit the image and, you know, looking weird. But right now we are on 60 FPS, that's better. I also added some more sound volume because I felt it was very low, and so in the recording it's even lower, so stupid, I wanna say. Oh, there is a thing here. That's a story for another time. But we are here in Station 9 with a nameless quest. So most likely it will be about the dungeon, because it is a third quest. I think it's usually 5 quests and that's all. You can see the image, in search of the past. So we are, for a reminder, trying to search for the mother of Qyorria. Assuming neither memories nor records of Qyorria's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Qyorria, if you could make inquiries outside in the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Okay. So we have to go outside the city, I guess. And use the teleport. And here we have to search. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, but I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zoralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over at Tonawautan, a settlement to the north of Everkeep, in a place called Yuweyawata. The resilient son The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another. Also, the story goes, if I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kanilokka. So we learned about the Zoralja devotees. We have another one here. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Qyorria's mother. I can't help you there, I'm afraid. I only know a little about Zoralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidraal had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zoralja assembled a party of warriors and with them confronted and failed the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. A battle with a Tural Vidraal. Okay. Let's find another clue. It took me some time to find it, but that's the last NPC to talk to. Oh, Viera, nice. A Mamulja woman? There people I've never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw one would have been before the dome came down over our heads. He was among an entourage of Lance Guard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tural after the mission, but if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped in here with the rest of us. So there were one. And so we have to go back to Solution 9. Qyorria has told me all. We have previously tried to track down records of his mother, but came up empty-handed. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. I give all the clues. Ah, so you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusion we might draw. That's it. So, Zoralja brought a retinue of Longsguard to Yasulani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to reach the region of Tural Vidraal, and I believe it's safe to say that that was a crisis in Yuweyawata he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yuweyawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and the Raja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal. And if this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see. But what could the Raja have been doing in that village? I think we can answer that question. In order to retrace the Raja's steps, Ra and I spoke with a researcher who had worked at Origenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep, per the king's direct order. This is the first I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the king's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, but I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records, there it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at obfuscation, but large deliveries were being made to Yuweyawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. Do you think that's where my mother was? We can't say for certain, but just yet, but I reckon there is a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure out all of this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating this secret facility in Yuweyawata then. And this time, I want you to come along, Goloja. Yay! Yuweyawata is on the other side of the lake. Together you'll need to take over cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, child. I guess that's the dungeon. So we are arriving to go to the dry dock. Let's see what they're saying. So the overcargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it will be too different from here. We'll likely encounter the dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go first. You follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone. Yuweyawata Field Station. Unlocked. So we can form a party. I obviously go with NPC. I love Cry, but I love Alize more.
Let's give it our all.
We take Route Lamat. It's the main character of the game, after all. And we take the brother and sister, but Alfino is bad as a healer.
I stand
I'm sorry.
ever ready.
Gracia. Let's go. I didn't get spoiled at all, so... New monster, okay. I'm kind of glad there is no elemental damage in porting out of Eureka. Okay, let's see. I haven't played in a while. Duties. My father must have come here for a reason. So what do you play again? Wait, I forgot to do the buff. No, do I have the buff? I have the buff. Sorry. I remember now that they changed that in a patch. That's the first pack done. Oh my, says Alize. I will probably show the chat in the video. So that's one new enemy, I think, redesign. I like to take the NPCs for the first completion of a dungeon, because they always give a little bit of information in the chat, like they are discussing while moving. Something you won't have if you go with players, which is nice. That's a nice addition and a nice reason to get the NPC review. It removes a bit the MMO side of dungeons, but at the same time, I don't have to wait as a DPS, and I get some more. Even if that's not too much, that's still good. Okay, we should go to the boss next. Okay. First boss, which is also new design, I believe. That one looks mean, be careful. That's interesting mechanic. Like it's a bit intense but not hard.
Allow me.
Okay. I will stack with the NPC, I guess. A spawning mechanic like that is kind of new. Not new, but like reworked on it. That's good. Did I did a mistake? I thought I was out of range, but not. Okay. Where's my coffer? Okay. What do I get? Quick arm material. Okay. I don't know if there is gear on that dungeon. Would be nice. Oh, we have a research note. Perfect. While His Majesty Zoralja is not the first to conceive a transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest attempts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there is no greater evil than to hinder the power of man, and so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. He would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. Oh, I see. That's the beast spirit into people kind of thing from the red. I believe. It's interesting. Is that? It's interesting. But it's not always that we have a real link between story and raids. Okay. Some surgery stuff. Surgery stuff, sorry. Our bodies are fragile vessels, although the infusion of another person's soul confers strength and vitality. The soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain, and while a certain amount of bestial ferocity is expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For no objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Okay. There is one rail in the It feels like Genova what? Genova stuff Final Fantasy XIV. That's people, and they're still alive. Researchers are dead, okay. That's not good. Dead and dead, by the way. There is blood everywhere, by the way. I believe that's blood. Okay. Interesting facility. I guess we will be able to explore a bit after or later. Where is that? 705. What? Oh my god. Mutation. I'm really scared to see Qyorria just buzzer now, you know? I really wish she's still alive, but yeah. I hope she's not in that facility at least. The rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We have experimented with fiends of great power, but mutations were observed after the infusion of merely a single soul. No better were this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of a Tural Vidraal, I struggle to see a path forward. Oh no. An alternative approach must be considered. Oh no. So Atticus, I guess, is the next boss, and I guess the last boss is a mother with Vidraal soul. It's really an horror game. I like the details though. Okay, that guy must be Attica or something. In the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls. What if we were to reverse the process by purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul? One still possessed of its own memories, wisdom to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis shall have the honor of being the first to transcend our major limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Oh no. It's really a jail at the same time. Overseer Kanilokka. I guess that's the scientist I talk about. Let's go then. Okay. Nice mechanics. I guess that's done here. Okay. More muscles. Relinquish the souls for Alexandria. Oh, gloves. What do they look like? Okay. What the... Is that another down? That's really cool. I'm sorry if I'm not talking when I'm fighting, but trying to focus not do too much mistake, you know. And I still make mistakes. Okay. We really have to go inside? Hmm. Okay. Oh, cutscene. What's that? Tural, Vidraal, Lunipyati. Oh, they really did it. Did they? Is that a person? I like the look of it. That's nice. Okay, let's go. No, he didn't heal me. Two wipes. I should have followed Gracia. That's my bad. No, that's stupid. I hate it. I did everything fine. Why did I die to that?
on me.
My god. I hate this boss. Oh, please, yes. He's dead, at last. This is horrible. I thought that the crater would fill up through the fight, but it did not. That's why I fell into it. That's unique, at least that's new. That's good. Cut off aiming. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. It's cool, but it's not. Guess we can make some use of it in some glamour. It's not diable too. That's no joke. Leave duty, yes.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidraal explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject. Though I expect Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
He's still not dead. Oh no.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the beast.
This would allow one to wield the power of a Tural Vidraal.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
And what becomes of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
So, you've given him permission?
Teishalja, you will assist Kanilokka. As one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments. You will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me. You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kanilokka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tural. That I believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here, I cannot prove the miracle. But if what you seek is at hand, then you may claim it, for it has no value to me.
Are you all right?
I saw his mother.
Teishalja. Could she be my mother?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in the Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Upiko women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanilokka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishalja there.
That's where we're going next then.
Mm-hmm. Interesting story. And with that, we have the end of the quest. I wish I could see into the past like you, then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't any other Mamulja women here. For a long time I couldn't even imagine that my mother looked alike. But when I visited Qyorria and saw some, I was really able to picture her in my mind. And one day I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. I can enter the dungeon again, and so that's the end of this third quest and this video about the MSQ of 7.1. Thank you kindly for watching. Put a like if you did, like a dislike if you did not, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.